Alright, well here we are back on the campaign map of my Carthage campaign, and let's get back down to business. My cities are currently busy building, and what I need to do is to take care of some of my cities. This barbarian religious building here, I need to just go ahead and destroy it to build a Carthaginian building, and that might help increase public order. There's a lot of loud annoying noises going on there when I tear it down. And I am going to build a shrine to Baal here, because eventually that will allow me to train Sacred Band should the need arise. Yes, that's where Sacred Band are traded from. You have to have an awesome temple of Baal in order to train Sacred Band. And I honestly can't believe I haven't been attacked by the Egyptians yet either. You'll remember we just fought the Numidians out of Carthage. I've got my troops to retraining, and I believe we need to end this turn. I'm just gonna end the turns on screen because it doesn't take too terribly long in Rome Total War. So Britannia wants trade rights, and I'll do that because I want more income. Alright, we are back. Let us see. Yes, Carolus has finally finished creating a new government building, so we can now upgrade the city. Normally I build economy and other buildings first, but I'm going to build a militia barracks so I can retrain my Iberians. And then I'm going to build this sewer, the temple, and then a port, of course, so that we can get our trade income up. See if we have any relevant messages. New family member. Alright, let's make sure that we do have buildings rolling along. Since I've built up my economy, I definitely want to make sure that buildings continue to be built and continue to build my strong foundation that I started. Let's take a look at what we can do here. Remember, I just sieged and took Carthago Nova, and apparently the Spaniards are back wanting some revenge, and I'm just going to go ahead and fight them off. I'm going to train some skirmishers to go along with my army as well. But let's take our army here in Carthago Nova and go chase off these Spaniards. And they're going to stand and fight. They have 2 units of round shields and just some other crap units. I'm going to go ahead and fight this battle, but I'm not going to include it on here because I want some more time to get started on our movement up the Mediterranean coast. Alright, I'm done fighting that battle. The Spanish lost a family member and about 155 men for a loss of about 30 of my men, but unfortunately I couldn't get my men all the way back into Carthago Nova, so it may riot at the end of this turn, which is going to be frustrating. Once again, let's make sure that all of our cities are busy building, and it looks like they are, and let's go ahead and end this turn. Alright, good. Carthago Nova did not riot. There is another Scipii factionaire on my island, and in fact I'm going to go ahead and kill him. Once again, I'm not going to record this because the Romans only have 2 units here and it's just not worth it. Alright, I'm back at the campaign map, and the Scipii lost yet another factionaire at my hands. You would think that these people would learn, but apparently they do not. Alright, all I'm waiting on is for my elephants to finish training there. And my fleet hasn't quite retrained, but I'm going to go ahead and go attack this Roman fleet and see if I can sink them. And that should help save me a little trouble up there. The Numidians are pestering me at Carthage, which is a real annoyance because the Numidians just don't have the manpower and the other things that they would need to take Carthage at this time. So it's really just a pointless endeavor, and I kind of hate how the computer has factions attacked where they don't have a chance. They do not have a chance, and to be quite honest, never did. And Carthage has a really bad income and is kind of unhappy, so I'm going to go ahead and build that temple. That won't improve the income, but it should improve the happiness. Let's go take a look over in Spain. It looks like my Iberian friends want their city back, yet I will not give it to them. I'm having a hard time training more troops at Carthago Nova because I slaughtered the population. There's not many people there to recruit from. One of the disadvantages of slaughtering the population. So those Spaniards aren't really serious about fighting, as you can see. They're running away. And I'm going to send some reinforcing troops from Cordoba since I cannot train enough people at Carthago Nova, then I'm going to train some troops here to replace them. Alright, now that we have that underway, I think we should go ahead and end this turn. And what I'm trying to do is to head up the coast with this army here, and we're going to take more cities. And once my army is finished at Carthage, we're going to march against Numidia. And not a moment too late, because Numidia is really starting to tick me off. They're just like a little piece of crap faction, and they're attacking me like they actually have a chance, and it's really annoying. So Messana has grown, and we want to get the government building built, so that the city retains its public order. Carthage is once again besieged, and since I haven't shown a battle yet, I will probably go ahead and show that battle. Let's continue moving our reinforcements, and let's take our invading army and move further up the coast here towards our next target. Alright, well, let's go defend Carthage and get this, what's going to be a lame fight, over with, I'm sure. I'm sure that they brought nothing but javelin men. Yep, tons of javelin men, a unit of archers, and the remains of that berserking Numidian jab cav unit that killed so many of my men. So let's go ahead and get this fight underway. Here we are outside the gates of Carthage, and I'm going to do my usual number on the Numidians, which is just charge right in. Because the only unit they have that could possibly stop my cavalry is these desert infantry, but I'm sure that the AI will be too poorly commanded to use them properly. Not to mention they only have one unit of spearmen, and I have 3 units of cavalry. So there comes their spearmen trying to intercept me, so I'm going to run away. And let's see if we can take down that Numidian Jav Cav, where their general is. Well, their general's running away, so since he's running away from his men, I'm just going to start trashing all of these Numidians. I'm going to split up my cavalry because the computer usually leaves their troops on skirmish. So here I am crushing into this line of Numidian javelin men with my general and a unit of long shields, and they're easily finishing them off. Or sorry, that's just my 2 units of long shields. I still haven't lost a single man, and they're just absolutely mopping the floor with those javelin men. Because of course, javelin men were not made to fight against cavalry. They're made to fight off chariots and to skirmish. So there I'm going to run all my Iberians to get that desert infantry fixed. And of course they're running away now without any fight whatsoever. This is why it makes me mad that the computer brings these armies. Because they don't have a chance. Even if they were commanded well, they don't have a chance, and it's just annoying that I have to waste my time chasing out these pitiful armies that aren't really armies. So anyway, here's the stats. You can see that that was a real nail biter. Alright, so we're back on the campaign map, and I will retrain what few troops did get killed. And on the... whoa, that's weird. It's training this unit of Iberian infantry. Oh, never mind. It looked like it was training in a unit of Iberians with 175. That would have been cool. Alright, time to end the turn, and we are almost out of time for this video, and I'm going to go ahead and make another one so that you can see me go ahead and continue up this coast. Steam message is in the way. Alright, there we go. And so the Spaniards are blockading my ports, which is going to be another annoyance because I'm going to have to spend money training a navy. You can see that it said Egypt is both the largest and the wealthiest faction, which is a clear showing that Egypt is always overpowered, especially in the early stages of the game. Oh, I forgot which town I was headed to. So here's Osca. That's their port there. And we are going to siege Osca. Anyway, I'm going to have to end this video here, and I will pick up right where we left off.